Have you ever sat in a global meeting watching a great opportunity pass by because you were waiting for the perfect silence to speak?
It's a common feeling, Emma. Many professionals believe that staying quiet is a sign of respect. But in a global business environment, your silence might be perceived as a lack of engagement.
Exactly, Julian. True professional politeness isn't about being quiet. It's about contributing your value with confidence and grace. Welcome to Business English for Success, your home for high-level communication solutions.
Today, we are exploring a vital skill, assertive communication. We will show you how to elevate your voice, share your perspective effectively, and earn the respect of your international colleagues.
We have a 5-part professional journey prepared for you. By the end of this session, you will have the precise phrases to turn your ideas into influence. Let's start with part 1, finding your golden moment. Imagine you are in a fast-paced project meeting. Your colleagues are discussing a new marketing direction for the upcoming quarter. You have a crucial observation about the local market, but everyone is speaking so fast.
Most people wait for a long pause that never comes, but high-level professionals use a soft entry to gain attention without appearing unprofessional. Let's see how a team member, Sophia, uses a strategic phrase to enter the conversation with Marcus.
And that is why I believe the nationwide campaign is our best option. The timing aligns perfectly with our current budget and resources.
Marcus, if I may, I'd like to offer a brief observation on that point before we move forward.
Oh, sure, Sophia. Please go ahead. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Thank you. I've been analyzing our recent regional engagement data, and while the nationwide approach is strong, there is a significant opportunity to focus our efforts on the July trade fair as a first step.
Interesting. Why do you suggest shifting the focus to July?
Aligning with the trade fair could potentially double our visibility with minimal extra cost. It allows us to test the market response before the full launch. Would that approach be viable from your perspective?
I like that mindset, Sophia. Efficiency and strategic impact. Let's look at your data right after this session.
Did you notice that, Julian? Sophia didn't say, "Wait for me," or "I disagree." She used the phrase, "If I may, I'd like to offer a brief observation."
Perfectly executed. By using the word observation instead of opinion, she made her contribution sound data-driven and objective. She wasn't just talking, she was adding immediate value to the team's plan.
This is a common practice among effective global professionals. They create an opening with professional grace. Let's practice this powerful entry phrase together.
Speak after me. I'd like to offer a brief observation on that point. One more time with confidence. I'd like to offer a brief observation on that point.
Excellent. You are already sounding more like a proactive partner. You've successfully entered the conversation. But what happens when you need to share a different perspective that might challenge the current plan?
That's when the real skill begins to develop. In Part 2, we will reveal how to use the positive pivot to share a different view without causing any friction. This is how you stay professional while remaining clear and respectful. Don't go anywhere.
Now that you've entered the conversation, the next challenge is sharing a perspective that might differ from the group. This is where many professionals feel hesitant.
Exactly, Emma. People often worry that having a different view will create tension. But in a global team, diverse perspectives are the key to innovation.
Before we look at the conversation, let's understand a powerful psychological shift. Instead of saying, "I have a problem with this plan," high-level professionals say, "I have a different perspective."
That's a brilliant distinction. When you use the word problem, the brain naturally goes into a defensive mode, but the word perspective suggests that you are simply adding another piece to the puzzle. It invites collaboration rather than opposition.
Let's see this in action. Leo has just suggested increasing the digital ad budget. Sophia agrees with the goal, but she believes the timing is not ideal. Notice how she uses the perspective pivot.
So, everyone, I propose we increase our digital ad spend by 20% starting next Monday. We need to capture the market early.
I see the value in capturing the market early, Leo. And from a regional perspective, we might also consider the upcoming local holiday period.
The local holiday? How does that change things?
Most of our target audience will be offline during that week. If we launch next Monday, we might not get the full return on our investment. Perhaps we could align the budget increase with the week after the holiday for maximum impact.
That's a very valid point, Sophia. Waiting 1 week could actually make our budget go much further. I appreciate you sharing that insight.
Did you see how Sophia turned a potential disagreement into a strategic improvement? She used the phrase, "From a regional perspective, we might also consider this."
It's a masterclass in assertive communication. She acknowledged his goal first, then pivoted to her insight. Let's practice this professional phrase together.
Speak after me. From a professional perspective, we might also consider this option.
One more time, with a calm and confident tone. From a professional perspective, we might also consider this option.
You are doing excellent. You've learned to enter the room and share your view with grace.
But what if you feel so nervous that your voice starts to shake? Or what if you accidentally use passive language that makes you sound weak?
That is our turning point. In part 3, we will look at the wrong way versus the right way. We will show you the specific words that reduce your impact and how to replace them with words that earn respect naturally.
At this stage, you begin to refine your communication style in a practical way. Stay with us, because in part 3, you will see how small language choices can make a clear difference in how your ideas are received.
We've now reached an important point in our journey. This is one of the most important parts of our session.
That's right, Emma. At this point, we focus on the hidden habits that may be limiting your ability to be heard in global meetings. Let's talk about the wrong way.
Many professionals believe that being extra apologetic makes them sound polite. They use phrases like, "I'm sorry, can I speak?" Or, "I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but..."
Julian, when you start with an apology, you unintentionally signal to the team that your idea is less valuable. It creates a sense of hesitation. Let's observe this passive approach and see how it affects the team's energy.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Marcus. I'm not really sure, but maybe we could possibly look at the July dates, if that's okay with everyone.
Thanks, Sophia. We'll look into that later. Let's keep moving with the current plan for now.
Did you notice? Because Sophia sounded unsure, Marcus became less confident in her idea as well. Now, let's transform that moment using assertive communication.
This time, Sophia will use a clear and confident phrase. It's not aggressive. It's clear, focused, and professional.
Marcus, I have a different take on this that could add significant value to our discussion.
Oh? Go ahead, Sophia. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Based on the latest market trends, shifting our launch to July will provide a much stronger competitive advantage. I've prepared a brief summary of why this is our most viable path forward.
Now that's much clearer. I like the confidence in that suggestion. Let's review your summary now.
What a transformation! Sophia replaced "I'm sorry" with "I have a different take on this." It makes a noticeable difference.
Let's practice this high-impact phrase together. Remember, keep your back straight, breathe, and speak with purpose.
Speak after me. I have a different take on this that could add significant value.
Excellent. Again, focus on the word value. I have a different take on this that could add significant value.
You've just mastered the art of asserting your presence. You are no longer just a participant. You are a leader in the conversation.
But your journey isn't finished yet. What happens when you provide a great idea and someone starts to question your data or your logic?
How do you protect your idea without becoming defensive? In Part 4, we will explore the resolution. We will show you how to use reliability signaling to back up your claims and gain full agreement from the room.
This is an opportunity to strengthen your professional reputation. Stay with us for the most strategic part of our journey.
You've made your point, and you've used a powerful command phrase. But now, a senior colleague asks, "Are you sure about these numbers? It seems like a significant shift from our original plan."
This is an important moment that can reinforce how your professional input is perceived. Most people respond with, "I think so," or "I hope it works."
But that's not what we do here at Business English for Success. High-level professionals use reliability signaling. They move away from personal opinions and pivot to objective data.
Let's take a closer look. When you say, "I think," your message may sound less confident. When you say, "the data suggests," your message becomes more clear and evidence-based. It's a subtle shift, but it can make a meaningful difference in how your idea is received.
Let's observe Sophia again. Marcus is questioning the feasibility of her July launch. Notice how she stays calm and uses the evidence bridge.
Sophia, I like the idea, but I'm concerned about the resource allocation. Are we absolutely sure the July trade fair will provide the return we need?
I completely understand that concern, Marcus. Efficiency is our priority. The latest market analysis suggests that 60% of our target audience attends this specific event.
60%? That is a significant number.
Exactly. Based on our previous performance data, a focused presence there is much more cost-effective than a broad nationwide launch in June. Here is the brief summary of the projected growth.
Looking at these projections, the logic is very sound. I'm satisfied with this direction, Sophia. Let's finalize the proposal for the board.
Did you see that? Marcus didn't just agree. He became a supporter of the idea. Why? Because Sophia used the latest market analysis suggests.
She didn't take the question personally. She treated it as an opportunity to provide clarity. Let's practice this professional phrase together.
Speak after me. The latest data suggests that this is our most viable path forward.
Excellent. Now with a calm and steady voice. The latest data suggests that this is our most viable path forward.
You've done it. You've entered the room, shared your vision, handled challenges, and gained agreement.
You are now moving from a passive listener to a more assertive contributor. But how do you ensure this success continues long after the meeting is over?
In our final part, the legacy, we will show you how to seal your reputation and ensure your ideas are implemented correctly.
We will also have our final shadowing session to practice all 5 power phrases at once. You're almost at the finish line. Let's finish strong.
We have reached our final destination on this professional journey. You have moved from silence to influence.
That's a meaningful transformation, Emma. But remember, the secret to lasting success is how you follow up after the meeting ends. High-level professionals ensure their ideas are not just heard, but implemented.
Julian, what would you say is the number one takeaway from today's session?
For me, it is the shift from passive politeness to assertive professionalism. We learned that you can be 100% polite while being 100% firm in your value.
I agree. We saw how using words like observation and perspective can open doors that were previously closed. It's about building a bridge of alignment with your global team.
Now it is time for our final shadowing session. We have selected the 5 most powerful phrases from our journey. This is your moment to lock in your progress.
Speak after me, with the presence of a leader.
Phrase number 1. I'd like to offer a brief observation on that point.
Phrase number 2. From a regional perspective, we might also consider this option.
Phrase number 3. I have a different take on this that could add significant value.
Phrase number 4. I appreciate you bringing that up. It's a very valid point.
And phrase number 5. The latest data suggests that this is our most viable path forward.
Excellent work! Can you feel the difference in your voice? You are now communicating with clarity and confidence.
Communication is a journey, not a destination. Every meeting is a new opportunity to practice these skills and elevate your professional presence.
If you found value in today's session, please share your thoughts in the comments. In your global environment, which of these 5 phrases will you use first? We'd love to hear how you plan to apply these phrases in your next meeting.
Don't forget to subscribe to Business English for Success for more high-level communication solutions.
Thank you for joining us today. Keep leading, keep growing, and we will see you in our next video.
Goodbye for now, and stay professional.